Oh, hello, hello, Spirit House here. I just wanted to talk to you guys again about another health benefit that you can use against, firstly, for protection and prevention of the flu, COVID, bird flu. It's actually been tested. One of these things have been tested in double blind trials, academic studies against bird H5N1 and all kinds of stuff. Okay. So this has been proven clinically. And the other things I know for a fact, anecdotally, you can take my advice or leave it. And I'm not a medical doctor, disclaimer, so you can't sue me. This is just anecdotal advice, okay, from what I've studied and gathered through research and my own experiences, okay, anecdotal. So I'm saying the number one defense to prevent flu and to lessen the severity of flu or COVID or bird flu or anything that you get like that that's really nasty. It can lessen the severity of it and reduce it to 7 days. And it's been proven also to reduce the probability of secondary infections like pneumonia and things from getting thus said, viruses. So the first thing, the most powerful thing in nature, in my opinion, is elderberry extract. Black European elderberry extract. And you can buy it in tea on Amazon. You can buy it through Sambucol, which is a patented thing. A syrup or Sambucol tablets that dissolve on your tongue, but you shouldn't eat them or chew them. You should just let it dissolve on your tongue. But you can buy it in a number of forms. You can get it in tea. You can get it, and through the syrup at any drugstore. You don't even have to go to your health food store. Sambucol is everywhere. Anyway, Sambucus, black European elderberry, is the most powerful thing in nature, I believe, defense against flus and viruses. Okay. The second thing that I will say that is very powerful that you should take in tandem, in my opinion, right? Okay. I'm not a medical doctor again, is vitamin D3. D3, I would take at 10,000 milligrams for 1 day. And I would take it at 5,000 milligrams for say like 5 days and then go to 1,000 milligrams per day because almost everyone is deficient in D3. Okay. The other things are olive leaf extract. It's a powerful antiviral. Vitamin or cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is a very powerful antiviral with vitamin A. Okay. So you can take vitamin A. I would be careful about the forms that you take it in, but the natural vitamin A that you get through a good quality cod liver oil is very, very beneficial for an antiviral. Um, and also, I'm not an affiliate of this company, but I would say that which something that helped my children with neurological disorders from vaccine injury immensely throughout the years is Nordic Naturals. They are omega, omega, all the omegas they cover. But I get Ultimate Omega, and I take it myself, and I give it to my mother who's 85, and it's helped with brain sharpness, focus, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's just and they're the only one of the only companies that have a independent, different third party independent testers that test for purity, and they are purified of all mercury and all the other things that fish can collect because and fish are protected because they have high levels of selenium. Selenium is another important I believe, an important supplement to take every day. But at any rate, that's just an aside. But anyway, I love Ultimate Omega. They also have Omega 369. They have all kinds of stuff. But the Ultimate Omega is like a game changer, right? For me and my family, anyway. And Nordic Naturals I love because they're pure. It's a pure omega. And the other stuff you get, it might have all kinds of mercury and stuff that fish carry, right? So I'm really like, I'm just anal about that. Okay, I have to admit, I'm a little bit OCD about like natural health and foods and things. Like, I really do my research on these things. So, believe me or not, take it or leave it. But that's really important. But yeah, the vitamin D3 and the elderberry extract are the most important things. If you start taking that at your first sign of symptoms, like if you first start feeling a sore throat or your sinuses are going crazy, it could even be allergies, but it benefits your allergies as well. So, you know, like follow the instructions on whatever you're doing. If you're doing the tea, I would say drink 1 cup of tea every 3 to 4 hours at first signs of symptoms. If you're taking the Sambucol, it says to take 1 or 2 teaspoons as an adult, two tablespoon or whatever. It has a little measuring cup on the lid, and you take it every 3 hours, right? At your first signs of symptoms, and you need to keep. The thing is, people start feeling better and they quit taking it, and then it relapses on them. So you need to take it for 2 days or 48 hours after the symptoms disappear, and that's a good, like, even if you're feeling better and you're like, oh, I don't need that, yeah, still take it or drink the tea or do whatever you have to do. The tablets are really nice because they dissolve in your tongue and they're everything. One thing I love about the tea actually is it's a pungent taste at first, but it's like so good. It's like really, it tastes really good. Um, elderberries do, and it's just like, wow, I'm addicted to the stuff, And for a while, I grew my own elderberries. They didn't survive in the California heat, unfortunately, but I did for 2 years make my own extract for my family and my loved ones and friends, and I would make my own extract, and preserve it and sterilize bottles for the winter time, and it cured a lot of people of their flu, like on the oncoming, like within 2 days. I mean, it's amazing. It's the most, and if you're harvesting it as a person, I believe in the Native American ways of talking to the, okay, this sounds crazy, but I talk to the plant and I tell them why I'm harvesting it, and it's because it's for the benefit of others. And I thank them for, thank the plant for why you're harvesting it. I just believe in that stuff. I mean, everything has a consciousness. A lot of things have a consciousness that you don't regard. So, I really believe in that, but whatever. If you think I'm a crazy hippie or whatever, I don't care. I really don't care. But anyway, elderberry and vitamin D3 and some zinc. Now, you don't want to go too far on the zinc, like things like Airborne, those things that you buy, those tablets that fizz in your cup. If you took those as much as they told you to, you would get zinc toxicity. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want, and if you have a liver problem, you don't want to take 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3 on the first day of your onset of illness. Like I mentioned, if you have liver toxicity, that could aggravate it a little bit. So don't do that. Don't do that. Just take a lot of vitamin C, elderberry, and other things that will help you, in zinc maybe. But don't take the D3 if you have liver problems. But I'm just saying that it really, really helps a lot. These three things, and just elderberry alone helps a lot. And you can even buy gummies at the grocery store, your actually the drugstore, gummies that have elderberry and vitamin C and D3 in them and are combined. But that is like a major thing. Like when you first feel like you're getting sick or something, that is such a lifesaver, really. And it can help prevent secondary infections from the flu and different things. And it's actually had double-blind, controlled studies, peer-reviewed studies of the effects of it on some major viruses. So anyway, I hope this helps. I love you guys again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.